Hi, my name is Deanna and I'm doing the first question, which is, should hospital policies forbid visitations during flu season? And I honestly think this question's very interesting because at my hospital, I work at IU Methodist right now on the cardiac ICU unit, and they've been having problems with this even generally, not even in flu season, where they only allow one family member right now overnight in the room, but they can't sleep in there, or they're forced into the visitors lounge. And family members are very not happy about that, but team members and staffing are very happy about that because then they don't have people coming in and out and causing possibly more people to get sick. And then during the day, they only allow 2 people, but during flu season, apparently other units, like the neuro unit, don't allow any visitors during flu season, and they're planning on changing that, but again, that becomes an ethical mishap. So thereby why I want to talk about that, why I think they should allow it, but with restrictions, is a lot of times family members will enter the hospital and they could possibly be sick themselves, or be passing on another sickness, or be asymptomatic. There's so many things, but pretty much what they can do is pass it to the patient, making the patient more sick, or even passing it to the staff, making the staff sick, and then possibly making the patient sick, or even to the staff, then to a different set of family members, and then becomes a whole domino effect and another ethical concern. But counter that, I think family members and the sick should be allowed to see one another, because a lot of times with treatment, people do better when they see family members supporting them. And also, I think it's unfair for patients that are sick to not see family. But if you are seeing family, I believe that you should be vaccinated, like a whole background check about what's been going on. Because I know at least at Riley's Hospital, they don't let visitors in unless they've had background or talked to nursing, or been checked up, or have a mask or glove, or gowning of that sorts of stuff. And on top of that, I don't believe that controlling people to not be able to see their family members, or not being able to go somewhere that they're paying a large sum of money, is going to go well for people. Thereby, why I want to go to the next thing with is who the ethicists would agree with me or disagree. And I think that John Mills would disagree with me, because his true statement is that the greatest good be for the greatest number of people. And he would say that they should not allow people in because it could get more people sick and cause a greater impact. And also, I think that decision would come with a lot of consequences, as I mentioned before. Then on how the ethical pillars that supports my position, I would say, is justice. And then specifically the category under justice is procedural. It says that fairness of how policies and procedures are applied and decisions are made. What I mean by that is I wouldn't be fair, or it wouldn't be fair for the patients that are sick to not see their loved ones, as I said before. But at the same time, it's not fair for staff to be both worried about the patient and then the family member and then their coworkers on top of that. Generally, if we don't have enough staffing, then you're not going to have enough patients. But if the patients aren't happy, then the hospital is going to be shut down, or something not great. So in the big scheme of things, I think there needs to be a mutual agreement about the policies and restrictions, and the benefits that both parties can have at the same time. But yeah, pretty much to sum it up, I think that there should be restrictions, but there should also be flexibility within that. Thank you.